Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. In our last video, we finally finished up our first main quest for the Perils of Gorgon DLC, and now we're on the main quest, Mostly Harmless, where we need to head back to Byzantium to talk to Clarence Mostly, the guy whose eyeball we had, I believe. So that will be interesting. And what will be even more interesting is that I just now remembered, well, not just now, a few seconds ago remembered, that the board is scared of me, which means they're probably going to kill me on sight. So that'll be fun. So let's go there and see what happens. Oh, and we also finally met Charles from accounting, who was the moon man. So that was also fun. But yeah.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Thanks. This is gonna be such a mess. I probably should have waited to do that last main quest until after I did the DLCs, but it'll be fine, right? I'm playing on normal, so it's not gonna be super difficult. And I'm very overpowered now compared to them, considering I have all this cool new gear from Gorgon. Okay, so I need to go there. So the easiest way to get there. Okay, let's not travel right into the Acropolis district. That could be bad. Well, let's just go to the Estates district and see what happens. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to sneak past people. Okay, there's triangles. All right. Shh. Oh, I hope Clarence mostly doesn't hate me. That would also be bad.
System alert.
Oh no.
Something's not.
Here they come. Down they go.
Okay, well that's happening. That's new. Oh, and everyone's scared of me. Sorry. They shot at me first. It's not my fault. What is? Oh, the Canids are upset because their owner is scared. That was weird. Medical drone. Oh, I killed a medical drone? Oh, I feel bad. Janitor. Let's see. Who else is going to get pissed at me over here?
That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety radiating off of her?
Yes, I'm sure they can. Can I just sneak over here, maybe? Maybe. Ooh, stuff. Let's just steal. It's not like they're going to get mad at me anymore. They already are scared of me. Oh, it's not good.
What was that?
Nothing? There was nothing over here.
The last of them.
They're really squishy over here. I mean, for being corporate guards, you're not very good. But the Musgrave Estate, this is where I need to go. So let's quick save. In case he has a bunch of guards and they all shoot at me. And see what happens. This is gonna be fun. Oh, okay. So far, so good.
Hey, I know your face. You're wanted by the board.
Yeah, I am. Hi, Nina Prescott.
Wow. You're a living, breathing outlaw. That is, until security outside gets their eyes on you, but let's not spoil the moment.
Let's not.
If you're here for the annual Canid review, I'm afraid it's already over. Only thing going on behind those doors is good, old-fashioned lawful behavior. This greeting constitutes your confidentiality agreement. You hereby agree not to disclose the location or existence of these events. Thank you for cooperating.
What? Canid review? I don't know anything about a Canid review. Sounds good to me. Hold on, I didn't agree to anything. No, what's a Canid review?
Exactly. You do catch on fast. Now then, how can I help you?
Okay. What's with all the secrecy? This place isn't exactly hard to find.
We find that our clients enjoy the appearance of participating in illegal activities.
Oh.
Secrecy contributes to a feeling of indecency.
Really?
The Musgrave family collection was intended to be a gallery of fine art. And here we are, using this place to practice semi-legal Canid shows. Scandalous, isn't it?
Canid shows? What's a Canid show? Is that like a dog show, only they're Canids? So you said this place was supposed to be an art gallery. What happened?
That's privileged information. I really shouldn't tell you.
But you should. I work for the adjutant. You could tell me. Sure you can. I already agreed to your stupid confidentiality clause, remember?
That's a fair point. All right, I'll tell you. But just keep this between us.
Okay.
The Musgraves own one of Earth's largest private collections of art and literature. They were going to have the entire collection shipped all the way to Halcyon. Unfortunately, that collection never arrived. We haven't heard anything from the delivery convoy, and there's some purely hypothetical concern that the collection might be, well...
Lost? Boring, I'm leaving?
I was going to say indefinitely delayed by unforeseen and unknowable circumstances, but yes. Let's go with that. Anyway, that's as much as I can tell you. Will there be anything else?
Stolen. I don't know if anyone would steal their stuff. I mean, it might be good stuff. You never know. So I'm looking for Clarence Mosley.
Mr. Mosley is indeed attending our event, although I am disappointed to discover he did not officially enter his Canid Laplace into our competition. You should find Mr. Mosley just inside the prep room. Head inside and take the door to your left.
Okay. Excuse me. Nanner Spank? Lemon Slap? What? Well, at least we're not getting shot at in here, right? Musgrave Family Collection. And they don't mind if I take their stuff.
You're fast.
Uh-huh. What's with the diamond? Oh, no, it's not a diamond. It's a container with liquid in it. A carafe, right? Well, no one's shooting at me in here, so that's good.
Just between the two of us, I hope this doesn't become a tradition.
Not looking forward to the next annual Canid review?
Not looking forward to the Canids. Odious things. I don't know why we let them prance around the city.
Oh, so maybe this is where they can buy them. Interesting.
I've heard stories of wild Canids outside Byzantium, but frankly, I don't believe it.
Oh, they exist. They'll eat your hand off.
I think I would have preferred primals over Canids, but there's always next year.
No. We have Bartender Mechanical. Can I talk to you, sir?
Welcome. This unit has been programmed to provide a selection of marginally subversive repartee.
My favorite kind of repartee. Let's hear it.
Now loading banter protocol. Indecency ratio set to 15%. Did you know that Canid reviews in the premises of Byzantium are a violation of board protocol and may result in a fine of up to 400 bits?
Wow.
How subversive.
How subversive. 15% is way too low. Let's set that indecency ratio to maximum.
Indecency ratio set to maximum. Now loading banter protocol. Byzantium's glory days are over. Bits cannot purchase happiness. All pleasure is fleeting. No amount of inebriation will dull the pain of ennui. Warning. This unit's banter protocol has exceeded its maximum allowance of subversive language. Memory wipe initiated. This unit's banter protocol has been erased. Would you like to purchase a drink?
I don't. I'll just excuse myself now. Oh, I broke the robot and it reset. Well, that's sad.
I was so looking forward to that new program by Alonso Vallejos. I can't believe it's been canceled.
Really?
I was so looking forward to that new program by Alonso Vallejos. I can't believe it's been canceled.
There was something on your face, but I can't. Never mind. It's fine. It's like filled with elevator music. How lovely. Oh, it is kind of like a dog show.
Today's trends are tomorrow's trash.
Yes, that's pretty standard,
How
right?
long did you say Musgrave was gone?
I didn't. Frankly, I don't know. A couple of years? More? He said he was off on some type of beautification treatment, which I can only assume is a euphemism.
You have a rather exotic presence. A new Auntie Cleo's facial mask, perhaps? Or experimental pheromones?
No, I'm just an outlaw.
I've heard stories of wild Canids outside Byzantium, but frankly, I don't believe it.
Annual Byzantium Teacup Canid Review. Oh dear.
The excitement wears off rather quickly, don't you think?
Yeah, totally. Okay, what's over here? They're so understanding here. They just let me take all their stuff.
Do you know what I'd like to see?
Winston Forsythe and Clarence mostly in a staring contest?
I was going to say a sequel to Terror on Monarch, but I like your idea better.
Well, there's another DLC after this one where I get to go do some kind of Aetherwave drama
hear
stuff.
Adjutant Conde has a new agent.
Didn't know the adjutant was in the business of hiring agents.
She's not. Officially, anyway. But word gets around.
All right, so tell me about this mysterious agent.
Yes, do tell.
Captain of a ship, from what I've heard. I don't know what kind of ship, but I'm guessing something reliable.
Unreliable, rather. Any other banter between the two of you? Come down here again, and then go back. Nope. Let's try these two over here at the bar again.
At least the drinks are nice. They even scratched off the warning labels, just like real contraband.
I suppose if we're being generous with our definition of the word drink.
Don't you ever stop complaining?
Probably not.
The ambiance isn't bad. I suppose.
See, that wasn't so hard, was it? Now try it again. Tell me something you liked about the review.
I liked that it was over in time for supper.
Not exactly what I had in mind.
No, it wasn't. He's wearing my outfit. Okay, that's it with them two. Do you two have anything to say?
Oh, just hear me out. It's a brilliant idea.
Is this about Canid hunting? We've been over this before. It's a terrible idea.
Canid hunting is the natural evolution of Canid shows. No one's going to miss a few backwater laborers anyway.
Are you talking about people hunting or Canid hunting? You can go hunt Canids right now. I wouldn't recommend it. At least for the two of you.
It's not Canid hunting I object to, it's the impropriety.
Since when do you care about impropriety? Canid shows are unlawful, and you showed up anyway.
This is different. I just don't think we should be letting the lower class into Byzantium, even for fun.
Well, you're a jerk, but most people on Byzantium seem to be that way.
You'd only be letting them into Byzantium temporarily. Long enough for the Canids to sniff them out and chase them around.
Oh.
It's the principle of the matter. Everything belongs in its appropriate place, and laborers do not belong in Byzantium.
I just think you're being rather narrow-minded. A common laborer might enjoy the chance to see Byzantium. Granted, they'd be seeing Byzantium while running for their lives with Canids at their heels.
Bring the idea up in committee if you're so adamant. I just don't think they belong here.
They were talking about people hunting. That's horrible. You guys are like extra special horrible. Who's this person? Tilda Coatsworth.
Not now, please. I'm a little too busy, you know, being the master of ceremonies.
Kind of digging your outfit a little bit. It's very, I don't know. I just kind of like it. Can I have it? Okay. Anyone else? Wealthy citizen?
Today's trends are tomorrow's trash.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go into, I think it's at the prep room. And there's Clarence Mosley. Now, he should be without an eyeball, right? Because we used to have his eyeball. I'm not looking just yet. I want to loot real quick. Let's not look. Let's not look.
Welcome. This unit has been programmed to provide a selection of marginal...
Let's hear it in a minute. I imagine it might be the same repartee because that's just how it would go. And let's save and go and talk to Clarence Mosley. He does have one eyeball. Oh, poor guy.
You there, sauntering about in a Jolliger original.
I am.
Do you know the interesting thing about Canid shows?
Excuse me? I'm interested in anything involving Canids. Trick question. There isn't anything interesting about Canid shows. No, but I have a feeling you're about to tell me anyway. Well, let's play along.
So am I. Canids are a fascinating species, biologically speaking. Mathematically speaking, the interesting thing about Canid shows is this. They're an exercise in futility. Winning is predetermined. Over time, the inevitable trend is that the race goes to the swift. Time and chance are just statistical outliers. In other words, if you put enough Canids through enough trials, the one with the most optimal attributes generally wins. Exercise in futility.
Okay. Why are you telling me this? You must be popular at parties. Yeah.
Oh, goodness, no. Not at all. I'm an actuary, you see. Well, not entirely. The actuarial sciences are more of a passion than a profession. So I suppose that makes me mostly an actuary. That's a bit of a family joke. I'm Clarence Mosley.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, such a bad joke. So that name sounds familiar. Mostly Fine Furniture Company, right? I'm looking for information about Project Gorgon, and I've been looking for you. You're the last known staff member of Project Gorgon. Now let's play along with his ego. It might help us in the long run.
Yes, that's us. Mostly oak trees, too. My grandfather invented them, you know. Well, no, he didn't invent mostly oaks, but he did purchase the naming rights back during the terraforming days. It's essentially the same thing.
Oh, you should probably not tell people that because it makes you sound less important if it's just a name versus like the actual product. Anyway, let's go with let's just go with the first one.
Oh. Then you're not here about my monograph. It's true, I was involved with Project Gorgon, but that chapter of my life is long since closed. Listen, I don't know what you want with Gorgon or with me, but let me give you some free advice, Let the past go. Live in the moment. Enjoy the party.
Oh, no. Yeah, you want to keep living in the moment? Show me how to lift the emergency lockdown? What's got you so frightened? You're a bit late. Some mysterious figure already sent me cryptic warnings. The manufactory is on emergency lockdown. I need you to help me lift it. His monograph? I probably should have gone with the other one. But let's ask what's got him so frightened.
I left Gorgon behind for a reason. Several reasons, in fact. Corporate sabotage, abnormally high fatality rates, and the Marauders.
Yes, we've
We
met them.
buried Project Gorgon for good. Don't go digging up its grave. You seem like you're in the margin of competence for a freelancer. Find yourself some better work.
Well, I can't really. So yeah, you're a bit late. Some mysterious figure already sent me a cryptic warning.
Let me hazard a guess. You didn't listen then, and you're not about to listen now.
No, I'm not. So were you the one trying to send the message? No, I don't think so. But I'm going to go right on the money.
Then I don't see the point in wasting a well-calculated argument on the virtues of self-preservation.
So the person activated some kind of emergency lockdown. Any idea who they might be?
Someone with resources. Security countermeasures require a special override. Whoever locked down the facilities must have been watching you. Lifting the lockdown won't be easy. You'll need to send overrides from the chem lab and human inquiry. I don't have that level of clearance, but I know 2 people who do.
Oh, really?
The trouble is, I don't know you. I don't trust you. I washed my hands of Gorgon, and you're asking me to dirty them all over again. I'm going to need a good reason.
Well, I have a gun. That's one reason. Project Gorgon created the Marauders. You can't just walk away from that. Something horrible happened on Gorgon. I'm just trying to uncover the truth. I was hired to find a journal. I'm just trying to do my job. I don't really want to intimidate him. Although, how's this for a reason I'm heavily armed? I mean, you would think an armed woman showing up in front of you, asking for information, you'd just give them the info so they go away. But apparently that's, doesn't work on him. Let's see. I'm either going to go with number 2 or 4. Let's go with number 4. Try to appeal to his sense of decency. I doubt it'll work, but we can try.
Yes, the birthplace of the Marauders. And a graveyard for all our mistakes. Starting Project Gorgon was our first mistake. Trying to bury Project Gorgon while it's still very much alive and clawing its way back to the surface, that may be our last mistake.
Nobody has to know you're involved. Give me what I want and I'll be on my way. The only thing I want is that journal. How do I convince you to help me? There has to be a way to fix this. Now is your chance to clear your conscience. And then I'm just trying to uncover the truth. Help me do the right thing. Let's try the 4th one.
I want a favor from you. Do something for me and I'll do something for you.
Okay.
That way we don't have to rely on mutual trust. A grand prize trophy to the Canid Revue. I want it in my hands. Get me that trophy and I'll give you the remaining researchers. Names, locations, as much information as I have.
Okay, what's so important about that trophy?
My Canid, Laplace, is statistically superior to every other Canid in this review. Better average sprinting time, superior gait coefficient, optimal anatomical symmetry.
Okay.
I didn't bother entering little Laplace in this pointless contest. He's already won on paper, you see. That trophy rightfully belongs to him.
But why didn't you just enter your not dog into the not dog competition? So that might be the most Byzantium thing I've ever heard. Yeah.
Oh, you're much too kind. Does this mean you'll do it?
Obviously. I'll be back with the trophy.
Head into the main hall and take the elevator down into the maintenance tunnels. You'll find a service passage that leads up into the trophy room. The maintenance tunnel is the only way up into the trophy room. Some technician barred the door shut on our end. Ask Tilda Coatsworth about it, over by the podium.
Okay. So I know what I'm doing, Clarence, thanks. But before I go, there was something else.
What's on your mind?
I don't know. Let's find out. What can you tell me about Project... So I found this eye. Let's start with the first one, though.
At the moment, nothing. I have a one-track mind. I can't stop thinking about that trophy. Why isn't it in my hands? When is it going to be in my hands? And so on and so forth. You get me that Best in Show trophy, and it'll clear my mind right up.
So, I found this eye.
My eye! I was wondering where I'd misplaced that old thing. It's perfectly preserved, you know.
Yes.
Every eye possesses unique dimensions, not unlike a fingerprint. The circumference, the shape, the color of the iris. An eye makes excellent proof of identification, assuming you don't mind removing one.
Yeah, so how would you lose your eye?
I'd rather not get into the details. If Spacer's Choice ever asks you to test out their new model of monocle, just say no.
Oh. Well, would you like it back? Here, take your eye. I don't want this thing in my pocket.
Well, that's rather responsible of you. I'll put a good word in your permanent record.
Thanks.
What's on your mind?
Oh, board reputation increased now. They're still scared of me though. Oh, no, wait, tab. Character, reputation. Nope, they're still scared of me. What is this? Pocket watch? Guys, just leave your stuff lying all over the place. Okay, let's see if he's got any new banter.
Welcome. Greetings, attractive patron. You are looking downright unlawful today.
I thank you.
Why not compliment your disorderly behavior with a little drunkenness and purchase a beverage?
Oh, I don't get to up his, dissident behavior or whatnot. But anyway, I'm not using my words correctly. So the update to Mostly Harmless. So Clarence agreed to tell you how to lift a lockdown on Gorgon if you agree to retrieve the trophy for the annual Canid Revue. Yeah, I don't know why you need a dog. Why didn't you just enter your Canid? Not dog, because I couldn't remember the word Canid there for a minute. So the trophy can be found inside the Musgrave family vault, accessible by service tunnels underneath the venue. Take the elevator down to the basement and find a way into the trophy room. But we were going to talk to Tilda as well.
My goodness! Is that a Jolliker original?
It is!
If you wanted to show off, you're a little late for the Canid review. Don't stand too close to the Canids. You don't want their bladder issues all over your suit.
No, I really don't. Are you wearing a Jolliker original? No? Then don't tell me what to do. I do kind of like her outfit, though. So I was actually here about the Canid review. That's a nice looking trophy you've got over there. You're all degenerates, and I hope the building collapses on you. No, we need the trophy. But let's ask about the Canid review.
Unfortunately, you're too late. The review ended a few days ago. We've submitted our results to the Judiciary Committee and await arbitration. In 8 to 10 short weeks, we'll have the name of a winner. Probably.
Probably?
That gives us 8 to 10 weeks to file a maintenance request. Our technician barred the vault door and then disappeared without a trace. Can you believe that?
No, why? Unbelievable. Whatever happened to competent help?
Now you're speaking my language. The Musgrave Vault contracted a security consultant from UDL. They sent a technician to install a few security upgrades, anti-dissident automechanicals and the like. That technician barred the vault, but neglected to leave us with a way in from here. He wasn't seen leaving the security room, so I can't imagine where he's gone off to.
Oh. So wasn't there another way into the trophy room? What about the maintenance tunnels?
The tunnels are guarded by automechanical security. I don't look nearly boorish enough to resemble a UDL guard, so they'd probably shoot me on sight.
Oh.
In any case, I'd rather not step foot in the tunnels. The tunnels are for disposing of unwanted refuse, and no place for a respectable Byzantine.
Okay. I can find a way into the vault for you. You won't have to dirty your hands.
Your eagerness to serve your betters is commendable. Here's a key card. It should help you get around inside the tunnels. Now, was there anything else? I'd like to get back to mastering over the ceremonies, or people might question why I have this role at all.
I guess that's it. Darn. So I got a key card. Let's go look at the...
Oh, you don't have to be scared of these Canids, Captain. I don't think they're gonna hurt you.
They're Canids. But they are little bitty Canids.
Come now, Anubis, you must perk up.
Anubis?
Is that a Jolliker?
Uh-huh.
Great. I'm going to embarrass myself in front of my betters. I don't suppose you've any formal training in Canid husbandry. I really am at my wit's end. It's my little Anubis, you see. He's listless and miserable. I simply don't know what to do about his condition.
Well, could be something he ate. Don't worry about it. He probably just hates you. You named your Canid Anubis?
Oh, naturally. All our Canids are named after the legends of the old pharaohs. Family tradition, you see.
Really?
You must understand, Anubis is a very picky eater. He dines exclusively on Terra 2 Saltuna, none of that rubbish from Monarch. Unfortunately, we've had a bit of a shortage lately. He's so miserable without his Saltuna.
Oh. Canids need affection too. Maybe you should be nicer to little Anubis? Look at the poor guy. He's tired of Saltuna. Give him a proper treat. So your family's interested in Egyptian mythology. Mythology? Let's go with it.
Oh, absolutely. Egyptology is a family tradition. Did you know that the old pharaohs were buried in a monument along with all their belongings? The tradition was maintained for millennia, from Khufu all the way to Rockefeller.
To Rockefeller? Yeah, that sounds wrong.
Really? I can't imagine why. All our sources come from board-certified academics.
There's your problem. But yeah, why don't you feed the guy something else? Because it's not Saltuna in that can anymore, I don't think.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I doubt all this excitement is doing any favors to his digestive system. I suppose I have been spoiling him with Saltuna. He could use a change of palate. Oh, I do have some limited edition Rizzo's CCN 76 chocolate bars.
Oh no. No, are you out of your mind? Not chocolate? I mean, chocolate kills dogs, right? Like, that's the thing. So, I'm sure it'll be fine against Canids. I kind of want to see what happens. I'm such an evil person.
Excellent. Chocolate it is. Ah, Anubis. I'm going to positively spoil you to death.
But Captain, Canids are allergic to chocolate.
Really? I had no idea. I suppose I'll just treat him to some Spectrum Violet then. You've been a world of help. I'll leave a good word on your permanent record.
Thanks.
Look at those wiggles. You think that means we're friends?
No, I think it means he wants to eat you. So that was Milburn Hoates. I have to talk to all these people.
The excitement wears off rather quickly, don't you think?
Maybe?
I'm just here for the Spectrum Violet.
Oh, there's a triangle. Oh dear. Is there nobody else uniquely named? Oh darn, there isn't. I want a golded Canid trophy discovered. Oh. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna, take the important things. The elevator music. Seriously though. No banter for me? Fresh half woolly milk. Okay. Yep, just doing some quick looting before we go into the door. It'll be fine, right? Is there anyone over in this corner? Nope. Okay. In we shall go. So what was the latest update? Tilda, Coatsworth gave you a key to help you get around the maintenance tunnels. I feel like it's going to be one of those keys that turns me into a guard or something, potentially.
Where are we headed?
What are your thoughts on Gorgon?
I hope we can help Miss Minnie uncover what happened to her mother. I wouldn't wish the pain of not knowing on hardly anyone.
I'm guessing Edgewater's been weighing on you?
Dad always said I couldn't keep my thoughts to myself, even when I wasn't speaking. I've been churning on that phonograph we found. The one belonging to Dr. Ambrose. The one where she says Spacer's Choice tested Adrenatime in Edgewater.
Yeah. Let's let her talk. It's a Spacer's Choice town. Where else would they test it? The company has a lot of fucked up stuff to answer for. Let's just let her talk.
By the time they sent that drug to Edgewater, they knew it hurt people. That it made them violent and stole their minds. but they did it anyway. Edgewater was already fraying at the edges, and they tore it right to bits.
Yep.
All to make money. I just can't conscience that kind of cruelty no matter how hard I try. It just makes me want to scream. Thanks for letting me talk, Captain. I've been needing to get that off my chest.
I can tell. Anytime. And don't worry, we're gonna make this right. I wish I hadn't asked.
We keep working with Mr. Phineas, and we just might. I can feel it. We can't fix the past, Captain, but we can change the future. I hope.
Did you ever try Adrena time? Ooh.
Nuh-uh. Dad wouldn't let me near it. He was a real big believer in rest. Not his own, mind you. Mine. A drug was no substitute for that, he said. No matter what Mr. Thompson told us. He never did follow his own advice. He worked himself to death. And the company didn't even thank him for it.
They wouldn't. They're awful people. Okay, let's see what Max has to say.
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. What's
I guess that's it. Okay. I mean, they just leave so much stuff just lying around.
Wow.
Okay, let me tinker my weapon. Okay, weapon all tinkered. So, let's see. Unlock with Technician's card. Oh, it gets me right there, but I want to go into these other rooms. So, let's go the long way. Let's see what's in here first. Hang on. Okay, we'll come back. Thanks. They're really just like right here and that's it? Well, I'm not gonna hit it with something else. I do have other guns, but they're nowhere near as good. Runners up. Runners up go in there. Ooh, I need to investigate all this stuff. So you know it's gonna be funny. Did I loot everything over here? I did not. Mag picks galore.
You're an artist, Captain.
Oh. Dead canids. These canids show signs of domestication and extensive grooming. So they killed the runners up? I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but... But, like, you'd think they'd deposit their bodies somewhere else? It's really gross. What's in here? More ammo? Corporate technician? Sir, what happened? Installation log. Completed scheduled annual sanitation and repair Musgrave family vault. Number 1, applied kindapine scented floor wax. Number 2, appraised area in accordance with Byzantium aesthetic standards. See HHC Board Aesthetic and Interior Regulations, Section 33F. 3, relocated garbage. 4, installed anti-dissident automechanicals in order to ensure morale and civil hygiene. 4A, note, tampering with, altering, or otherwise disabling moral hygiene automechanicals is strictly prohibited under board regulations. Number 5, delivered complimentary mint. But how did you get shot and murdered? Like, how did that happen? And this was the... Yep, this was the other pathway. Got some nice stuff in here. I feel like it should be worth something. thanks. I do have Max with me, so my lockpicking. Why, you are Max. I can't remember which one does it. I don't think it's that important. Trophy room lift. We may not need our gun anymore. Probably could put it away. I love that they noticed my clothes, though. That was so awesome. Oh, dang. Most dangerous game. Wow, that's a pretty nice sniper rifle. Brings a whole different meaning to the phrase firing a subordinate. Oh, so upset. Well, let's pick up the trophy. Let's be sneaky about it.
I sure hope these folks don't mind us borrowing this.
Yep. Can I? Oh, they're just bit cartridges. I don't think they're gonna mind. Oh, dang, I want that weapon. I mean, I'm probably not gonna use it, but I still want it. Okay, so update says you retrieved the golden Canid trophy, return to Clarence mostly. And then we get more information on Gorgon. Totally digging the elevator music. I don't know why, but I just am.
Jolliker's outfits have been linked to a 12% increase in mild to moderate neck injuries as a result of so many heads turning.
So I found dead Canids in the surface tunnels. Do you know anything about that?
Dead Canids in the service tunnels? Domesticated Canids?
Mm-hmm.
Why, that's utterly revolting.
So you're telling me you had nothing to do with it?
My dear friend, I would not dream of hurting a Canid. Every Canid, regardless of their physical attributes, is a companion to their master. To kill a companion is a profound and unforgivable breach of trust. I'm glad I chose not to participate in this loathsome Canid review. I will, however, take their trophy.
Okay. I still feel like he knows more than what he's telling me, as usual. But today's your lucky day, Clarence. I have got your trophy.
My trophy! Look at this thing. Have you ever seen a more garish monument to the boredom of the elite?
No.
If only Grandfather Mostly were alive today, I would have loved to wave this trophy right in front of his cataracts. I hope you won't take it personally when I say I had my doubts about you. Nothing ever gets done in Byzantium, you see. Competent work is, well, a statistical anomaly.
No doubt. So I get my end of the bargain. I expect you to keep yours.
Lifting the emergency lockdown requires overrides from the Chem Lab and Human Inquiry. Access to those facilities requires authorizations from 2 senior-level researchers. Marion Blakeslee, Jasper Lowe. They went into hiding after the project collapsed, but I've managed to calculate their last known whereabouts within a reasonable margin of error.
Oh, I could travel to Olympus, it said. So I need to go find Marion Blakeslee and Jasper Law. Sorry, I'm watching all this pop-ups going on, and I get to go to a new place. Oh, so exciting. So calculated science, you use statistical analysis to figure out their location. Show me your math. Calculated? Let's start there.
We keep all sorts of data on a permanent record. Spending habits, dietary restrictions, movement. Finding a person is no more complicated than solving an equation. After the project shut down, I had to keep my mind occupied. I worked on my actuarial tables, calculated the average lifespan of a Spacer's Choice worker, that sort of thing.
Oh.
I realized some of the researchers had to be alive. I ran some numbers, did a little research, and concluded that the 2 most likely survivors are Marion Blakeslee and Jasper Lowe.
Oh, okay. You haven't been able to let go of Project Gorgon either, so these 2 researchers are the only ones left. I've got some questions about these researchers. Let's ask the questions. I'm afraid I'm going to lose it if I don't at some point.
I'll tell you what I can.
Oh, good. So let's see. What do I need to know about Marion Blakeslee?
Dr. Marion Blakeslee supervised the Human Inquiry and Auditing Facility. Live subjects, measuring tape and syringes, that sort of thing. Someone sabotaged the facility. Blakeslee tendered her resignation and vanished. I'm reasonably certain she's hiding in a maintenance bay on Groundbreaker.
I thought... Okay. Are you sure it was sabotage? You're asking me to trust your hunch? Yeah, it probably was sabotage.
Well, with Spacer's choice equipment, who even knows? Dr. Blakeslee tendered her resignation lawfully, but under suspicious circumstances. If you want to know more, you'd best ask her yourself.
Well, I wonder... I feel like the names sound familiar, so I've obviously read them in terminals. So I wonder if Marion Blakeslee, was she the one who was telling them that, like, their drug does horrible things and they broke her equipment so she couldn't, continue to prove that? So anyway, what about this Jasper Lowe guy?
Dr. Lowe described himself as a dazzling genius in his review. I disagreed. Of the 19 criteria that constitute the rubric of genius, Dr. Lowe only met 15. After the project shut down, corporate traded him off to Auntie Cleo in exchange for 5 lab coats. He's been transferred to an orbital lab around Olympus.
I know, I'm excited to go to Olympus. So wow, must have been some fancy lab coats. You don't think much of this Jasper Lowe guy. Yeah, he doesn't.
Our office gave Dr. Lowe and his team every opportunity to develop a drug under perfectly reasonable guidelines and generous deadlines. Dr. Lowe failed to meet our requests and largely succeeded in using our supply of drugs to get himself higher than the mortality rate of a line worker at a Saltuna cannery.
Oh, really? So before I go, there was one other thing.
Certainly. What's on your mind?
What can you tell me about Project Gorgon?
Let's try to keep it down, shall we? At least pretend we're being discreet. There's not a lot about Project Gorgon I can tell you. I know that's not what you wanted to hear, but I closed that chapter in my life. I've moved on.
I promise I'm not looking for any trouble. I just want information.
Look, don't tell anyone I said this. But if there's anything I've learned by living in Byzantium, it's this. If you go looking for the truth, you are looking for trouble. All right. Ask your questions. And then if you don't mind, don't mention Project Gorgon anywhere near me again.
Okay. So does the name Minnie Ambrose mean anything to you? Well, I guess let's just start at the top.
Minnie Ambrose. Oh, Olivia's brat. Ambitious, but like the rest of her family, irrelevant. She tried following her mother's example, failed, and if she ever tried again, I couldn't tell you. The name Ambrose doesn't mean anything to me anymore, or to anyone halfway respectable. The Ambroses are, how do I put this politely, obsolete.
Oh, okay. Why? What happened?
A family's name is only as strong as its enterprise. The Musgraves have Rizzos, and the Schuyler's have Auntie Cleo, and so we show those names the respect they deserve. The Ambrose name was associated with Project Gorgon. The project died, and so the Ambrose name died with it. That's just the way the game is played.
So why did Project Gorgon need an actuary?
Project Gorgon was designed to change the life of every worker on Halcyon. We weren't just building a product, we were trying to build a society. How many workers call Halcyon their home? What do they eat and when? How long do they sleep? How hard do they work? What are their most productive years? When do their organs begin to fail? That's the nature of my work. I study human life in order to determine its value. Jewelers appraise diamonds, and I appraise people.
You can't break someone's life down into an equation. People aren't numbers.
Of course you can. You can break the entire universe down into numbers and statistics. Human beings are as much a part of the universe as weather patterns and orbital mechanics.
Forgive me, Mr. Mosley, if I seem awestruck. I've not heard so many profoundly incorrect statements uttered in a single breath since I myself spouted them.
A vicar with a sense of humor. There's a statistical outlier.
We got a zoomed in Vicar. Super zoomed in. Anyway, you must have left Gorgon for a reason. What happened?
It's complicated. I'll be honest, I didn't join Project Gorgon because I wanted to satisfy my intellectual curiosity. I was courting the daughter of a Spacer's Choice family. We were a mathematically congruent match, you see. I had the proofs all written out and everything.
What went wrong then?
Everything. Every project has a margin of failure. We expect setbacks, complications, delays. Project Gorgon experienced a cascade failure. One mistake precipitated another, and another, and another.
Yeah.
The labs failed to develop a safe drug. Human Inquiry failed to perform their tests responsibly. An unsafe drug tested on unhealthy subjects by irresponsible supervisors. That's Project Gorgon.
Your hands aren't clean, Clarence. You were part of Project Gorgon, so the project fell apart and your test subjects became marauders. The staff are all dead or missing. You're the only one wearing a tracker. Let's try the second one.
Anarchy is not a crime. It is a symptom. The undisciplined workplace secretes anarchy the way our glands secrete enzymes. It's a principle of science. Sabotage came first. The chem lab, Human Inquiry, even my own office. Sabotage broke the discipline of our workplace, leading to confusion, leading to escaped subjects, leading to anarchy.
I do wonder if if what he's saying about the sabotage is accurate, who is doing all that? Yeah, the staff are all dead or missing. You're the only one wearing a tracker.
No one appreciates the value of good data. The holistic surveillance device I wear is an invaluable tool, gathering data on all my day-to-day activities. My former colleagues can go into hiding and live in ignorance for all I care. I prefer the self-examined life.
Okay. Well, your hands aren't clean, Clarence. You were part of Project Gorgon, too.
I know. Project Gorgon was a failure of leadership. Leadership to which I belonged. I should have pushed for stricter supervision. We gave the other departments too much freedom and not enough oversight. Spare the rod, spoil the servant.
That's not how that's supposed to... Okay. So no more questions. Thank you for your time. Oh, wow. Nice. And a level up. Well, let's do that real quick. So I wonder how much did I need for that other... Should I go with lockpicking or hacking, or should I go with persuade and lie? I feel like I'm doing pretty good on persuade and lie. So Parvati's giving me 40. And she's the one who's doing the lockpicking, and Max is the hacking. I'm going to hang on to them. Excuse me. I kind of want to unlock the crate that's down in there, but I don't think it's too terribly important. But anyway, let's go back to my quests. So I finished mostly Harmless. You retrieved the golden Canid trophy for Clarence mostly. Clarence gave you the locations of Dr. Jasper Lowe and Dr. Marion Blakeslee. So the man in a high orbit... I get that reference. So locate Dr. Jasper Lowe and retrieve his means of access to the chem lab on Gorgon. After the collapse of Project Gorgon, Dr. Lowe was rumored to have been traded to a secret anti-Cleo's science facility orbiting Olympus. Well, I just need to look for a big orbital station that says secret lab on it, right? So Jasper Lowe's last recorded place of employment is at an anti-Cleo's facility orbiting in the atmosphere of the gas giant Olympus. Travel there to find him. And then a Clockwork mock apple. Clockwork orange, only it's an apple. Mock apple, I get it. So the testing supervisor at Human Inquiry and Auditing was one Dr. Marion Blakeslee. Blakeslee appears to have retired to a secluded maintenance bay aboard the Groundbreaker. So Blakeslee makes her residence somewhere in a rear bay of the Groundbreaker. You'll have to begin your search there. Ooh. Well, we will do all that, but we will do all that on Tuesday because we are at time for today. So I think on Tuesday we'll start off at the Groundbreaker and then go from there like Always. But as always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again on Tuesday with another new Outer Worlds video.